Okay, guys. Today, this week, I'll talk about the recursion. In any other programming, maybe you can know from C or from other languages, like it is a recursive function. But in Java, we have to call a method, not a function. So we will did like the recursive method. But actually, the general name is the recursion. What is recursion? Recursion is the function that defined by itself. The definition, very simple. You must call itself in the function. So in the real world, you can define many relation using this style. For example, the very popular and very well-known recursive or recurrence relation or recursive function here is the factorial. For example, if you want to find the factorial of 5, how can you do it? You have to you have to find a factorial of 5 by 5 times factorial of 4, right? And what is factorial of 4? Factorial of 4 is 4 times factorial of 3. And factorial of 3 is 3 times factorial of 2. And factorial of 2 is 2 times factorial of 1. And when you call factorial of 1, it is 1 times factorial of 0. And you will know that you cannot call beyond this point, right? We call this case, the zero one, we call it the base case. In all recurrence relation, you must define the base case. So when you define the base case, like a factor of 0 will return 1. You will be able to find factor of 1. Once you find factor of 1, you can find factor of 2. Once you can find factor of 2, you can find factor of 3. Once you know factor of 3, you can find factor of 4. Once you can find factor of 4, you can find factor of 5. Okay, so this is the like how can we trace of the recursion. So if you want to declare the recurrent relation, you can do it like factorial of x is 1 if x is 0. And factor of x will be x times factor of x minus 1 otherwise in other case, right? So once you have the recurrent relation like this, you will be able to write the program, okay? So for example, I will write a program for you. Public class recursive demo public static void main string argument s, and you can call the factorial. Oh, sorry. For example, I will print it out. System.out.print line factorial of 5, and you must declare the factorial. Public static not void. You must call by int because the return type must be the, the one that you have to calculate further. So this one is factorial of int of x. And if you have to declare the base case first, If x is less than or equal to 0, just return, return, return 1. So you have to return 1 here. Otherwise, return x times factorial of x minus 1. Okay? So it's quite simple. So guys, please stop this video clip and try to write your own program of the factorial using the recursive or recursion style. And I'll show you in the next example that are there any other kinds of recurrence relation that you should know.